Now we're going to perform the indicated operation. These are complex numbers or imaginary numbers, something that's going to have an I in it. Not this kind of I, but the math I. So don't pull this I out, okay? That's what we're going to do. We're going to pull the I out. I look up here, is it possible to have a square root of a negative number? No. So all you do is this. Pull the I out in front. That's it. Get rid of the negative, pull the I out. And can you square root 36?
Yes.
Yeah. So this answer is just 6I.
What?
That's it. This is like one of our PowerPoint things. But before I work it, the first thing I need to do is what? Pull a what out? I. And what numbers will go into 24 that are square rootable?
6 is
4 and 6. What is the square root of 4?
2.
2. So this answer is 2I square roots of 6. You have to be able to square root 24 and then just pull the I out. Like in heaven we had like 24 a lot, probably on those like things, right, reviews. 17, you can pretend I is an X. It has the same values. This is just like adding. I can put the same things together. The 4 and 7 are the same, right? What's 4 plus 7? 11. And what's negative 1I minus 2I, or plus negative 2I? Just what? Negative what? 3I. That's it.
That's it. What?
That's it. Now, 18 is a little different. It's the first one that requires a little bit more really, some real thinking in it. You have to FOIL. 6 times 2 is 12. The outside term, 6 times positive 3I is what? 18I. The inside term is negative 2I times that, which is minus 4I. And then the last term, negative 2 times 3 is minus 6I squared. And here's the big thing. You can put these two together, right? What's positive 18 minus 4? Positive 14I. But then this I squared is the same thing as negative 1. What's negative 6 times negative 1? You have to replace I squared with negative 1. Positive 6, right?
Yes.
Now I can add the 12 and 6 together. Makes what? 18 plus 14I. That's it. That's it. Now this 19, you have to do this. You have to multiply it by, you can't have an I in the denominator. Here's where you multiply it by the conjugate. And the conjugate is just this. What's this first number here?
4.
So I write down 4. This is a plus, so instead of a plus, it has
Minus.
to be a, and I do the same thing. And whatever I have here in the denominator, I have to have in the
Top.
numerator. Because that way, it's the same value. It just looks different. Well, this top part's easy. What's 2 times 4?
8.
And 2 times negative 5i?
Negative 10.
Negative 10i. Over. Now I have to FOIL this one. 4 times 4 will be
16.
positive 4 times that. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. If I was doing the paper, my homework, I wouldn't even write this term down. But I'm doing it as a teacher. Because the outside term gives me negative 5i. And the inside term will give me, guess what? Positive 20i. These numbers are going to be the same, except one will be positive and one will be what?
8.
We do that on purpose so that they will what?
Cancel out.
Cancel out. So the i's go away in the denominator. And then the last term, 5 times 5 will be negative 25. That's I squared, right?
Uh-huh.
But the I squared is the same thing as what? So that makes this 16 go away.
Minus 25.
No, plus 25.
Plus
Because
25.
negative times that's going to make it
Oh,
what?
yes, yes. Positive.
So 16 plus 25 is actually what? 41? So the answer is 8 minus 10i over what? 41. There's your answer. That's all the harder it is. But you have to remember to what? Change to multiply by the conjugate. Okay? And then the last one is probably one of the hardest ones, but not if you know everything. And then problem number 20 is this, parentheses 7 minus the square root of negative 18. And you're gonna, no, it's just a straight minus. Minus 8 minus the square root of negative 50. First thing I need to do is this. I need to simplify those. Negative 18, pull the what out? Pull the I out, right? And 18 is the same thing as what? 9 times what? 2, isn't it? Minus 8, minus, I got to pull the I out. The whole thing's minus. And what will go into 50? What square root values go into 50?
25 and 2.
25 and 2. So that means I'll have 7 minus, what's the square root of 9?
3.
3i square roots of 2 minus 8, in parentheses here, and
5.
5i square roots of 2. Now, here is the kicker. Notice, these are the same, right?
Mhm.
I can put these together. First off, what is 7 minus 8?
56. Oh,
No, not
minus.
times.
Oh, sorry.
7 minus 8 is what?
Negative 1.
Negative 1. And what's negative 3 minus negative 5? Because remember, that's just, actually this makes it a what? Plus, right?
So it
Negative
should
3
be
plus
2.
make it what? 2i
Okay.
square roots of 2. 2i square roots of 2. All right? So, there you go, you've been stopping.
That's it.
That's it.